Here are 5 valuable tips in one human that you're going to need to know. Number 1, your best location. You won't believe today's bonus tip. Stick around until the end to find out. The first one is going to be the base building, right? Because that's where you're starting off. So for base building, you're starting off and you're parachuting over here. This is what I've done in the past with the beta, and this is what I'm doing right now. Is I am building right here. The reason why, it is close to the water. There's a lot of resources, copper and tin over here. And as far as your base building, you don't want to build close to enemies. And in this situation, this is perfect in this area because I would actually recommend even here better, because you're close to this over here, just right in the center. This is where I would recommend you guys to build your first base. All right, so on the next tip for you guys, what I have going on is first thing is first. When you are crafting the weapon, the very first weapon you're going to need, and I think it's OP for the beginning of the game, and quite you can use it for quite a bit, right? And I think that's going to be the for the crossbow. The reason why for the crossbow is because if you go down to your bench, the workbench, and you go down to your crossbow, it costs 25 logs to make a crossbow. And look at the damage. The damage is 217. This is a base crossbow, and the rate of fire is 125. So it's a little bit slower, right? So you combine that to your pickaxe, and for most part, your crossbow will be OP. So 217 damage. So if you go down to your first pistol, 102. Rate of fire is 190, and if you go down to 125, you do the math. Your crossbow for quite a while will be OP because it's very cheap to start off with. And on top of that, check out your arrows. 10 logs, and you need 10 gravel. Gravel, you can find that anywhere around your base. Doesn't matter where you are. You just go down into the bushes or off the main roads, and you'll find a raw stone. Okay, so for the next tip I got for you guys, for the beginning of the game, you're not going to need this so much. So try not to use it if you can, and that you can get it from the zombies when you kill them, and that is going to be the acid. Okay, the reason why I'm saying not to use it right now is because when you get to a higher level, the amount of bullets and the higher tier bullets, you're gonna need a lot of acid. So that's something you run out of really quick when you're in higher level. So make sure if you can, don't use it as much, because the beginning of the game, the zombies are not that hard to kill. All right, so for one more of your tips today, for a beginner's tip that I think I like a lot, if you guys are having a hard time, if you guys are about to go fight a boss or do the monolith, or there's a location that you're having a hard time, or you think you're gonna have a hard time, what you could do, if you press T, you can build your own little camp. So with that, that's actually going to help you, because that's going to create a spawn point. So if you die, you can respawn to your camp. And not just that, when you respawn, or like I said earlier, back to the bow, what is nice is that you can make your arrows. If you're low on arrows, you can make some bandages, you can make some boiled water. As long as you have the materials, that you should be fine. So you can make your boiled water, you can make your meat, you can make all that kind of stuff, and you could go back right to fighting. All right, you guys, so for your next tip, when you guys are going to a location, and then you see these guys with the lights on their head, right? There's the lights, and there's another one with a briefcase. You can actually use that light against them. So if you guys are low on ammo, or your bow, or if you don't have a bow, you forgot to get a bow, well, you can get those, and you can actually do quite a bit of damage with them. So there's that one, and there's also the briefcase. I won't be able to show you the briefcase. There's a guy walking around with a briefcase on his head. You can actually use that too. It's actually pretty good, and it will actually get you through if you need to get through or get by, and it'll save you a lot of ammo. All right. And for your bonus tip today, for you guys, the bonus tip that I'm going to give you guys is don't forget to check your mail. The easy way is, if you don't have a base or you're far away from your base, you press escape, and then you go down to your mail, and then you're gonna have messages, and you can open your messages and claim all, claim your messages, or you can actually have a button here that says claim all, and you claim all your messages. You have your rewards and all that stuff. The other way you can do it is to actually make your mailbox. You press B, right click on your mouse, and then you go down if you're playing PC, and then you gotta go down to your structures, facility, and you're gonna go down to function, facility, and there it is right here, your mailbox. It's actually pretty cheap. 25 logs and 5 coppers. I hope you guys like this video. I'm gonna try to push some more content for you guys, more tips and tricks. Some of the stuff, if you have any questions on the game or anything you'd like to see, please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. If you're new to the channel, please stick around, watch more of my videos, and I really appreciate the love. Till next time, this is Arnor.